Hey guys, Steve here from Gen AI, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can clone any writing style using AI in seconds, alright? And I'm actually going to give you a practical example of how I'm going to use this technique to generate or help me generate this week's newsletter, okay? So stay tuned for that. If you want to see the results of this case study, will people notice or not, then sign up for the Gen AI newsletter in the description below. I'll be sending out the issue this Friday. Let me know if you think it's good or not. Okay, so I'm inside Claude now, and Claude released an update. You may have seen my video last week where we can now create custom styles. They've got some kind of pre-written out of the box styles here, and we actually created a style based off Neil Patel's previous articles. So if you click on the menu here and go to create and edit styles, I'm going to create a custom style, all right? And here, Claude is asking us to add a random write-in example, okay? This can be anything. It can be a blog post, it can be a piece of literature, it can be research, it can be a newsletter, it can be social media copy, any type of write-in whatsoever, okay? So last week we did, we copied one of Neil Patel's articles. Let's just do it quickly here now, just so you can kind of see an example. Will it let me do this with the images? Let's see. Paste from text content, there we go. And we're going to create a style. So Claude is now going to analyze Neil Patel's article, and it's going to create an outline or a style guide based on Neil Patel and the information we provided, and then it's going to write in the same kind of style in the future. So we can see we've got a style summary here. Deliver analytical, structured insights through strategic, comprehensive marketing communication. Okay, we can actually edit this with Claude, but if we want to do, let's just say, a marketing blog post here as an example based on the Neil Patel style, Claude's going to give us this now as an example. Write a blog post about sustainable fashion trends in the Neil Patel style. And we can see here it's copied his style, his tone of voice, the framework, the layout, the formatting, etc. Okay, and we've got we can also edit the style guide as well to, you know, if we want to add something in, if we want to take something away, etc. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to copy one of my previous newsletters content, and let's see what we can come up with. So let's go back, let's go choose style, and I'm going to create a new one and create a custom style. And I'm going to go back to the newsletter from November the 29th, and I'm simply going to go and copy and paste as much of it as I can. And I'm going to paste this here, and I'm going to create the style, okay? And then we're going to use the newsletter option to hopefully create something that's half decent. And with Claude, it almost always is, right? I mean, Claude is exceptionally good at write-in. You know, I use ChatGPT for many things, but Claude for write-in is simply, you know, it's got it spot on, okay? So deliver high energy conversational content with deep insightful analysis. So that's great. So I actually had someone read my newsletter for me, and they said they loved the conversational style. They preferred that style of newsletter to these other kind of, you know, bullet point newsletters. So I'm really happy that Claude has actually reflected the thoughts of a real human, right? It's getting pretty scary, okay? So let's do customer email. I don't know if that's 100% correct, but we can obviously do our own prompt. But let's see what respond via email to a customer who received the wrong item in their order. Okay, not exactly what we wanted, but I just want to see that it's copied the right style. Hey there, yep, that's definitely one of my intros. Wow, talk about shipping surprise and not the good kind. We totally dropped the ball on your recent. Okay, I would say that's definitely kind of, you know, my sort of style. Yeah, here's the scoop. Cool. Yeah, very high energy, very conversational, very friendly. Okay, that's definitely my style. Awesome. So I'm going to use this style. It's called Text Storyteller. Storyteller. I want to change the name on that. So I want to change the name. So 1 second. Anyway, we can do that. Rename style. There we go. So I'm going to do it. Steve newsletter for now. We'll obviously put a bit more work into this. So I'm going to use this. Yeah, okay. Steve newsletter. So create me a fun and entertaining newsletter post on recent AI product news. Keep to the style of Steve's newsletter. Now, okay, this is the first time I'm doing this live on this video, so I don't know if I actually need to reference that or not. In fact, let's not do it because I've selected it there, so I don't see why I should, right? Now, this is a very basic weak prompt, but let's see what Claude can come up with, right? Hey, AI adventurers, what a wild ride has been in the AI world lately. Okay, so, yep. It's pretty good so far. Okay, very high energy, very hype. I don't think my newsletter is that hype, to be honest with you, or maybe it is, I don't know. But yeah, happy Friday party, people. So this has all been written by me so far, and I am going to continue writing it myself because I want it to be my own thoughts and my own ideas, right? But this is just kind of an experiment. How much of this can I automate with Claude? Will you be able to tell the difference? Who knows, okay? So we've got some, yeah, so this is great. So Claude 3 makes its grand entrance. Midjourney is getting, I mean, obviously that's not up to date. Google's Gemini gets a makeover. Quick tip of the week, I like that. Community corner. Okay, that's interesting. Stay curious and keep experimenting. Catch you on the flip side. PS, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's not too bad, right? I mean, considering the prompt was very weak and not a lot of information there, it's kind of generated that. So what I'll probably do is I'll come up with a more expansive and detailed prompt like I would do with my blog posts, and let's get the finished article right up there. Okay, so what I've done is given Claude a bit more information. I've said create a comprehensive and detailed newsletter discussing the latest news and developments around AI products. Make sure to only use recent up-to-date news. Structure the newsletter with an intro and snippets around various products, add in some of your own ideas for topics and even recurring newsletter sections. So I want to see what Claude can come up with. Give me ideas for different sections or I can put into my newsletter. End with a weekly musings section, which is a collection of my own thoughts on the week's news. So I actually do that inside my newsletter every week. We don't just look at news and things like that. I actually put in my own thoughts about, various different things. Because at the end of the day, you want to talk to a human, not a robot, right? Some of the time, at least, anyway. So it's come up with this here. Okay, definitely less kind of hype. Still following my style, that conversational style, but definitely less hype, a bit more serious. And it's given trending tips, etc. So here we go. So here's the weekly musing sections here. Again, this is much more conversational. What's particularly interesting is how the community is adapting and shaping to these texts. We're seeing a shift from can AI do this to how can we best use AI for this. It's subtle but important evolution in how we approach these tools. Okay, yeah, I mean, look, guys, this is going to need work. This is probably going to go through several iterations until I'm happy with it. Certainly to release on an actual newsletter to the community. But we can see here, I like this, love this on a PS. Have a unique case study, breakthrough story. We love to feature in our next community showcase. Okay, that's interesting. So maybe I could kind of work that into sponsors or requesting sponsors, or if people want to sponsor the newsletter, we can do something like that for sure. But we can see here, exactly how we're going to use it. By Friday, I'll have my prompt all completely done and sorted. I will also be giving you the prompt in the newsletter on Friday as well that I did it with. So look forward to that. But yeah, I mean, really awesome addition by Claude. Previously, to do something like this, you had to use something like custom GPTs, but I much prefer using Claude for writing it. Really, yeah, it is the best, I would say. So yeah, I mean, go ahead and practice this, with blog posts. Take Alex Hormozi's posts or Neil Patel's or someone like that. Create styles with them. But if you're part of an agency, I think a really good use case for this would be to actually train Claude on your writers or your SEO's styles, and that way you can have a drop-down menu full of each individual writer on your team, that kind of thing. I think that's really good, or certainly how agencies are going to be using it anyway. So yeah, cool. And one final mention before I go, obviously if you're watching this channel, you're probably into AI or even AI SEO, and one of the tools I use on a regular basis, I have a great discount for. It's in the description below. You've seen me talk about it before. It's called Journalist AI. Go to tryjournalist.com or go to my link below. I've currently got one of the only discounts out there right now for this platform, and it's a really, really amazing AI SEO platform that creates SEO articles, news articles, Amazon articles, YouTube to blog posts in just a couple of clicks, okay? It automates as much of the process as possible, all right? So whereas we're having to do custom prompts and iterations in things like Claude and ChatGPT, Journalist takes care of all of that. It also includes the images, the references, citations to YouTube videos and things like that. And it really, really important, includes external and internal links. This is a massive time saver. So if I wanted to click on SEO article here, I can simply add articles via keywords, or I can upload my CSV or my Excel file and have it bulk produce content targeting the keywords you want to. It's also got a complete auto blogging system, so set and forget. It also has the links as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Lots of customization options, but I found it just produces good content straight out of the bat. It's a really good tool, and you can see an example here on an article on how to bake bread. We all love eating bread, right, guys? Table of contents. It's got it all SEO formatted and optimized. Okay, H2s, H3s, YouTube's, external links that have been checked, and it's got, and a really awesome AI SEO editor. So I highlight article here. If I'm not happy with a section, I can simply rewrite it using the AI, using one of the presets. I can add more keywords. I can create lists, make tables, and even add extra external and internal links if I'm not happy with the amount it's produced, or I want to put some more in. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, awesome. Okay, and again, you can add images, and you use the engine to create images as well. So again, if you're into blogging or anything, affiliate marketing or anything like that, where you need to create content, Journalist AI is a great platform, and I currently have one of the only discounts running for it right now. So go sign up in the link below. You get 3 free articles straight off the bat, no credit card required, just enter in an email. So it's completely risk-free. Who knows, you might want to use it in the future. So just wanted to leave you with that. And hopefully you found this mini tutorial somewhat useful. And I'll see you again on the next episode, or certainly in the newsletter. Thank you very much.